Hi, I'm Sona and I'm CEO and co-founder of Neopendem. We create needs-based medical technologies for emerging markets. My journey started about 12 years ago when I was a teacher in Western Kenya. I was exposed to this beautiful and warm culture, but also to a number of inequities that I was fortunate not to have growing up. Fast forward a little bit, I used my engineering background to work in a bioprocess research and development department in the US at a large pharma company and loved my time there, but started thinking that my kids in Kenya may never see the medications that I was helping make. That inequity ate away at me enough that I decided to go back to graduate school at Columbia University for my master's in biomedical engineering with the intent to figure out how to provide more equitable access to healthcare around the world. I met my now co-founder Tess, and we took a biodesign course together that allowed us to go to Uganda to do a needs assessment. And we were astonished that none of the hospitals had functioning medical equipment. Instead, they had rooms that nurses call the equipment graveyard, which we quickly realized is because most devices are not designed for the constraints of 85% of the world's population. What we also realized is that nurses didn't, without access to this technology, they didn't have the ability to identify when patients were actually in distress. So that's why we created Neopenda as a medical device company, creating needs-based technologies for emerging markets, with our first product being the NeoGuard system, which is a 4-in-1 wearable vital signs monitor that helps alert clinicians of patients in distress. We launched NeoGuard in late 2021 in Kenya and have since scaled our efforts to Uganda, Tanzania, and Ghana most recently. One of the things that makes us so unique is the ability for us to really focus on human-centered design. So we've involved thousands of stakeholders in the design of our product, but also implementation as part of post-market surveillance. And the other part of it that makes us so unique is the intent for affordability. So we are about a tenth of the cost of existing multi-parameter monitors on the market. But as an impact-driven for-profit, we also want to make sure that we're maintaining high profit margins, which are currently at least 64% at low volume production. So impact and profitability go hand in hand for us. We're a pretty resilient team that knows how to take a medical device from ideation all the way through commercial launch. But one of the keys to our success is the access to dedicated mentors and coaches along the way. That's the environment that I thrive in most. So I'm really excited for the Global Good Fund Fellowship to have access to additional mentors and coaches that can help us take Neopenda to the potential that we have, and also to learn from other fellows along the way. So thank you for your time and consideration.